Hi, everyone.
Hi.
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 Hello. Welcome
Hi.
to Days of Self-Love. We've got a nice large group today. So what we're going to do is we'll discuss day 11, which is how would you describe yourself in a loving way to a stranger. I love that because it's about you reflecting about how you see yourself and also how you want others to see you. So if the participants can just introduce themselves, and then we can answer the topic for today and have a little discussion. So welcome.
Okay, I'm Shiro from Nairobi, Kenya. Let's see, what could I tell a stranger about myself? First of all, I'd like to say that I'm a person who believes in respecting all people regardless of their socioeconomic status or other stuff. And I'm also very outgoing, I've been told, especially by my family. But at the same time, I only have very few close friends. And one thing I can say about myself is that I am a compassionate person, and especially when it comes to children, I have a soft spot for children who suffer. And for that reason, I have on occasions gone to the National Hospital to help teach the children in the cancer ward, just to, brighten their days, their lives.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing, Shiro.
Yeah, Sasha, originally from Kenya. And what could I tell a stranger about myself? I think one thing is that positive person. I like to think positively about basically, I would say everything or even people. And I'm also a compassionate person, I would say. And what else? Let me see. Well, yeah, basically that's it. And yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Sasha.
Hi, my name is Shamsa, originally from Pakistan. I'm an extrovert person. I like to socialize with other people, and I'm very caring and kind person. I like to care others more than me, and yeah, I'm a highly educated woman. I studied law, and I did practice law in Pakistan.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Keshi. I am living in Denmark. And what can I say about myself? I am an empathetic person, and the profession I am in suits that part of my personality. I would also like to think that I respect other people. I try not to cross their boundaries. I am a conflict shy person. I don't like conflicts. I actually go out of my way to avoid conflicts. I'm a good and loyal friend, and I love reading and just being with my own company.
Cheers, Keshi.
Yeah.
Margaret from Kenya. Okay, what I would like to say about myself is I know I'm a strong person. People have said that. And I'm also a protector. I protect people I love, even if it is my friends, my children, anybody that I love who cares. I care so much, and I'm very sympathetic to anybody. I am also a good listener to anybody who comes to me for any help.
Yeah.
I listen, and I'm willing to give my energy to anybody who deserves it.
For sharing, Maggie. Thank you.
And my name is Kerigo. I'm from Denmark and originally from Kenya. How would someone describe Kerigo? It would be like, I'm very loyal. If we establish a friendship, I'm very loyal, and I stand by my friends and would not accept if somebody, for example, was talking bad about my friend. I'm that person who will stand up for that friend. But on the other hand, I have a very bad dislike for disloyal people, and I take it very badly, and I have a hard time forgiving when you know you yourself, you're a loyal person. I also think that I can be very brave. I can speak up. I'm the type of person who don't run away from conflict. I go for it head, move and solve what has to be solved or whatever has to be done. And like Maggie, I fight for my people. Yeah. If it's my sister, my daughter, my mother, whoever who I call my people, I'll fight for them in any way. And I have empathy. Yeah. I feel for people. I don't believe that a friendship should be based on how highly educated you are or how not educated you are. So I think we can be friends. That's too shallow. That's not me. For me, it's all about what kind of person are you? Are you a loyal friend? Are you good? Is your heart good? That's what it's all about. And if I forge a friendship with somebody, really get a good friendship, I can be a friend for life.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Kirigo.
That's all I have to say.
Cheers.
Antonella.
Hi, everyone. My name is Antonella, and I'm from Italy. And as a Mediterranean country, I really love food. So, but it's not, it's not all of how do I like to describe myself to convince someone that I am a reliable person, that I study international relations, and as well in my study, as well in life, I am a person who is not afraid of overcoming language barrier. I don't believe in barrier of any type. So I am a good listener, and as a Libra person, I always look for diplomacy and harmony as well in my life, as well with the people that are close to me. So I rely on friends as well as they can rely on me. And once more, I am really empathetic. That can be also something that is good and bad for me at the same time, but at the end of the day, it's worth, because that's who I am, and I am made to be between people. So my future dream is a volunteering experience and diplomacy career into the European Parliament.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for sharing. Have everyone, yeah? We've got everyone. Bella was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing. I think it's great to do this exercise because you get to think about how you want to present yourself to others and how you want others to see you. It also gets us to get a little more idea of who you are, because a few of us don't even know each other. So when you describe yourself, people can start looking out for those qualities in you. Do you feel weird or strange about describing yourself in this session, or was it easy for you to do?
Yeah, it was quite, weird that you are describing yourself, that what you are. It's not normal that you describe yourself to others. It's not me. You just introduce yourself. That's hi. My name is Shamsa. That's all.
Yeah.
Very weird to describe what you are doing, and what you feel. It's weird.
Yeah. Did it
for me?
Yeah.
For me, I consider it as a challenge and an exercise on the same time. Yeah. Exercise because it's useful for us in the daily communication. So the first impression we give of ourselves is crucial in professional context and also in daily life. Yeah. And it's a positive challenge that had a very positive impact on myself, because in this day of quarantine where every emotion is amplified, stopping for 1 second and also pointing out the qualities of myself and not only this self-criticism is good.
I know. I like what you. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like it was said, in this day of social media, that's really important. Like these days, they like doing interviews on Zoom or on Skype, and one of the things they ask someone is to describe themselves. So if you're really already familiar with what to say, then it's a good thing for you.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, so it's a good exercise also in terms of if you're looking for career opportunities or you want to, yeah, because that is a question that you'll be asked. How would you describe yourself? So you need to be comfortable with being able to reply without feeling like, oh God, why am I saying this about myself? Just feel confident. Can I just turn that question around and ask you guys, all those qualities you've said, do people always see them, or have some people misjudged you and thought you were one way when you know yourself, that you're those qualities you've just said? Has anyone had that where somebody has misunderstood them or misjudged their character?
Every day, but who cares at the end of the day?
From my side, I can say, when I say that I'm conflict shy and I run away from conflicts, or rather I walk away from conflicts, sometimes it's been misunderstood as you really don't care, or you're too timid. So people can I don't know, misunderstand when you want to show that, and then when you speak up for yourself, they wonder, where did that person come from?
Totally agree with Keshi. What she's saying, for me, it's more like when you talk, especially in a place like Denmark, where people are very bold. But really, when I go to a place, I'm very mild. I'm like, oh, hi, very mild. So many situations, people have taken it as a weakness. They take it as a weakness, and then they try you by making maybe funny comments or do something to you, thinking you're a mild person because you're just talking in a nice way, in a respectful way, as we are taught in our culture, And that's when they realize that Kerigo is not just the way you think this, you see, that there's something behind that. And then, like Keshi says, people are like, they get surprised when you do that.
Yeah, so something about also cultures. So some cultures, bold and outspoken, others maybe, at least I know generally in African culture, I don't know about you, Shamsa, people are usually respectful and kind of elder to new people. And then with your friends and people then you're more bold if that's your personality. Exactly. So people can misunderstand and think, oh, this person is withdrawn or not friendly or not bold, but that's not you. You're just you're just acting according to your culture. So
in Pakistan, Pakistani people usually people think that ladies from Pakistan, women from Pakistan, they usually don't speak with that strength, and they are not brave enough, they are not well educated. But when I tell them that what you have done, they feel like they're surprised, and they, oh really, is it really happening in Pakistan? And it's sometimes these things are new for them, and they understand, the picture is different from what they are thinking.
As we are speaking about cultural awareness, I would also like to add something, because being born in a European country with particular dynamics, because in southern Italy, we are used and accustomed to deal with lots of cultures. Girls, I think that the originary country is not important, because it's true that I was born in this context, but the quality of myself not being afraid of overcoming cultural barrier is not a limit. So if you meet a person who is open don't worry, it's even the way he or she was raised, it's not crucial.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a discussion about different cultures. We're not saying one is right or wrong. We're just talking about people's experiences and people sometimes being misunderstood. Like she said, a misconception, for example, about women from Pakistan, that they're not educated, they don't speak up. And then people are surprised when they hear you speaking up, and then they learn you've studied law and all this. So it's just an exchange, actually, of a cultural exchange to share our experiences as people who come across other cultures and how you can be perceived or misperceived. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes left. I don't know if anyone wants to share anything else.
I wanted to say that I just find, I think what I think of myself is what my family has made me see of myself, because I may think I'm like this, but since they know me much better than anyone else and they know themselves, they tell me what kind of person I am. And actually, they're actually very right. And of course, in addition to what I said, I'm also very, very loyal, especially to my family and close friends.
Anyone else want to add anything?
I wanted to say that, yeah, we did describe ourselves as we see ourselves, and you asked a question whether that's what people see.
Yeah.
So we can't go around asking people, what do you think of me? Or how do you see me? I think it would rather be difficult to know exactly what people think of you, and if your perception of yourself is correct.
Yeah.
That's a challenge.
It's true.
Back to what Shiro said, this is some feedback you can get from people who love you, like your family and your friends. You can keep checking, like, how you perceive yourself. Is that really how other people see you? If that's important to you, because if this is what you think you are, hopefully that's what you want to be. So just check with your friends, with your loved ones. How do you see me? And am I really what I think I am? You might be surprised. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah.
I'm thinking what Keshi said, that we don't know how people see us, but I also thought that how people treat us will also tell us a lot about how they view us.
Yes, true.
If someone, for example, treats you with disrespect, is rude or whatever, that their actions are telling you how they view you also. So sometimes you can also check how people are treated us, and actually that will show us in some way or in some little way how they view us, whether it's at the workplace or in the family or your friends or whatever.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
we're basically just agreeing with Kirigo that you can, to an extent, get to know yourself through how people treat you, because sometimes actually they mistake your your strong points for your weakness. So you have to be the one to come out and show them, okay, I'm like this, but that's not a weakness, it's actually my strong point.
Yeah.
So I guess you can turn it around.
Yeah, you can always turn it around. And it's everything is linked in this days of self-love, because that goes back to boundaries as well. So if people are misperceiving you and treating you a certain way, and you know this is not me, they've just misperceived me, then you need to turn it around and show that this is your strength, and by setting the boundary. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a lot of sense.
I would like just to add a quick thing to what Sasha have said, that in fact we all have to find a balance between our self-perception, that is the most important one, because ourselves is the only person that will live forever with us.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's also good to take a constructive dialogue with the loved ones. So
Yeah.
also to listen them.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
That's
Thank you for sharing. We've got like 10 seconds left, so I'll just wrap up quickly. Thank you very much for joining us. Tomorrow is day 12. What things make you happy to be alive? So if you want to join tomorrow and share what makes you feel happy to be alive, come at 2 p.m. Here, we'll be here to discuss that. And thank you so much to the participants. It really was good to hear your qualities and your personality. Thanks for sharing.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.